So hello everyone, this is OK here, and I'm joined by the Lone Wolf. Hi there.
Hey.
And we are watching the finisher against Kingswitcher, and I'll just wind back to the beginning again. E4, E5, Knight F3, Knight C6, and we have a Scotch, and the finisher's gone for Queen H4, and I'm like, wow, have you seen that before?
So notice that Kingswitcher avoids main line, which is bishop c4 instead of d4. And then queen h4, I think Fumi talks like these kind of lines.
I've seen this kind of thing as white, but not as black.
Both colors, yeah. I like this kind of queen h5, queen h4.
Yeah. So pressure on F2 and on E4.
Finisher in chat is saying, wait a little bit so he doesn't know I'm in prep. That's funny because I actually did that too sometimes.
Yeah, you pretend to think.
When you want your opponent to go for the sharp lines, you pretend not to be in prep. Okay,
Yes.
so he's going to take twice.
Yeah, he had a long think about.
Oh, whoa, e3.
He had a long think about takes knight, but then played E3 instantly.
Wait, oh, e3.
So he wants
e3
queen.
is interesting.
So queen takes F2 mate, obviously.
Yeah, and of course, if
I'm
bishop takes e3, then bishop takes e3.
If bishop takes E3, exactly, then bishop takes E3, renewing the threat. But then if pawn takes... Oh no, pawn can't take, pawn is pinned. Okay, yeah, of course. So if bishop takes E3, bishop takes E3, renewing the threat, and something like queen E2, or something like this to defend. But then there'd be an exchange of queens, and it's all over. Queen takes pawn. Black has a knight in hand.
According to the finisher, e3 has been played by Krosky a lot of times.
It looks strong.
Yeah, it is strong. I think black's already better. Yeah, this must be winning.
The problem is how to defend F2. You can't do it with the queen, because a queen trade will make you lose.
Yeah, also you undefend d4 if you move the queen. So you lose the piece at least, and then you probably get knighted.
And then knight d3 also undefends d4 as well. Hi there, Ominous, in the Twitch chat. I'm commenting with the Lone Wolf.
I mean, knight g4 is a possibility, maybe.
Yeah, knight g4.
But
it's probably the best.
It looks shaky.
Yeah, indeed, because the queen is over.
It looks very shaky.
The queen is overextended. Bishop takes bishop, and then the knight falls.
I mean, probably you can even just take f2 and pawn at e3 back.
Yeah.
Okay, but what about maybe pawn at g3?
Oh yeah, I hadn't thought of that.
Pawn at g3 maybe. Oh, whoa. Okay, he did that first. Now this has
I'm thinking pawn at d2 and knight at d4. So you don't have a pawn. Bishop at d2.
You don't have a pawn.
Bishop at d2.
You have to use the bishop.
Yeah, that's okay. Bishop at d2 and knight at d4. Does that work?
But he's gonna suck the queen though. Like bishop d2, queen d2, bishop d2. So queen for two bishops.
Yeah, so it's not so good.
And then you just have knight and queen in hand. So you don't really have too much. Maybe I take f2 is maybe stronger. I don't know. Take f2, knight g4 is an option.
Yeah.
Even if it doesn't do much in terms of getting material, but it forces white to put the king on e2, which is very uncomfortable square because it blocks the bishop on f1.
Yeah, and then you can't.
It blocks the queen diagonal.
Oh, he went for d2.
Bishop d2.
Okay, but so he could go king e2, king d3, in theory. So king e2, knight d4, king d3. Okay, but where's the mate?
Okay, there is no mate, but it's just bad. Okay, I mean, he can try it, but...
Okay, and then the other option is takes, as you said, king takes.
Probably intermediate move, queen h5 first, because you want to get the queen out of danger with tempo. And after he blocks, you go knight d4.
Yeah.
King d3. And then maybe just take c3. I mean, that's just dead.
Yeah, because the king's on d3, yeah. So he probably will take, like you said.
On d3.
So he probably will just take.
Yeah.
But then what's the follow-up? Because the knight checks are covered.
Yeah, also Legion says queen h5 first. Okay, he takes. Now queen d4 is an option. Queen d4, knight d3, because you want to defend the f2.
To prevent queen takes f2,
and,
indeed.
Knight c4.
If, Royal Maniac said if king e2, knight f4, if king e2, knight f4, g takes f4, queen takes f2. No, black is running out of checks. So yeah, Royal Maniac was coming up with another line, trying to go for an f4 check of king e2. Which is interesting actually because he's trying to expose the f2 pawn.
Yes, but white just
doesn't quite work. Yeah. But then you'd have to go king f3 though. That's also not very nice. Okay, so he does go queen d4.
So he does play queen d4. Okay, so, I mean, king c1 is an option, maybe, because black doesn't really have pawns, but not really convinced. Yeah, he would probably play knight d3.
Yeah, knight. I think so. Oh.
Okay.
That looks suspicious. I'm thinking even queen takes pawn. Let me see. No, pawn there, check. King there.
Okay, I mean, it's playable, but...
No, there must be some mate or something here. Like even... Okay, you can give a queen for knight and pawn, but I don't think it's good. No, exactly. So they have to do something else. And just what? You can do it in two different ways. Okay, so you could go... I've got an idea. At d2, then what do you play? There is no at d2. You don't have pawn. You don't have a pawn. I'm just being so crazy. That's the main reason why. Yeah, okay. Why he won't kill you. What about knight e3? Knight e3 is interesting. So knight e3, if takes. No, okay, it doesn't really work, but it was some kind of upper move. Okay, so now queen c3 is a threat, taking a1. Yes. And queen f2, of course. So knight d3. Wait. Okay. It just goes there. And now queen c3 comes. Yeah, so knight at d1 would have also been an idea. Yeah, queen takes c3 is coming now for sure. Now you've got to be careful. Yeah, I guess knight d1 was the only option to defend both squares, but... So black doesn't have... hang on, the queen defends g7, the knight defends e7, so black has a certain amount of freedom. Yeah. Yes, but I think there is mate just by queen takes d1. Okay, so let's calculate it. Queen takes, king takes, knight at b2. I mean, if you are lazy and you don't want to calculate, you can do everything, but there should be mate. Don't see it, but... Maybe just rook b1. Like take rook b1. I prefer, rook b1 now is good, yeah. I like rook b1 now. Because that keeps the diagonal open. Either rook b1 now
And then bishop e2 is a bit annoying because
Yeah.
okay, he cannot go through, but bishop e2 makes his position solid. Okay, he goes for a lazy choice. He doesn't want to calculate. Now maybe queen there.
Well, he can just take the queen and take the knight. But what's the follow-up?
Yeah,
It's not that great.
but white is relatively safe.
Yeah. Then put a rook on or something. So white is safe, but you just try and claim you've got more material. Hi there, Jamalo. He says, sorry I'm late, did I miss much? No, we're in game 1. And hi there, Alex Hands 1. And hi there, Katask, who's very excited that Wolf is commentating. So Legion Destroyer in the chat was saying, what's the idea of... No, Isa just saying what the idea of D5 is. I think it's just development.
Okay, so now maybe... if you want to try to look for mates, there is knight f3, knight g2, king f1, knight at e3. But maybe just king g1 doesn't really work. Of course, you can always play lazy and just slowly winning material.
Yeah, I don't think it's that lazy. They've got 30 seconds on the clock, so this is... One does at h3 work here. Okay, goes at f3.
Okay, I think he can just take, like, g takes.
So basically, the one thing to... Bishop takes g7 gets you mated. So how? Because rook takes bishop. Bishop takes... Okay. So he's going straight in for an attack.
Oh, he ignores. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, so this match is 5 plus 5, and the finisher is down to 5 seconds. You'll get 5 seconds extra every move, but yeah, that is a bit scary.
He can just take twice. Black doesn't have any threat. I was looking if maybe knight d3, knight c2 was doing something.
Okay, but this is actually quite hairy. Okay, so we're up a lot of material, but d7 is not covered.
Now he's gonna take g7.
Or at d7.
Oh no, he cannot because d2 mates.
Yeah.
But maybe
knight drop.
No, it doesn't work. Doesn't work.
Knight drop because you're just defending the 2 pawns.
Yes, but he's gonna take d5 now. Oh no, okay. That was maybe a mistake. Allowing bishop f6 with tempo.
Yeah, because now the problem is...
He just gets the queen, okay, he goes for attack, full Kingswitcher.
Yeah, only a pawn and a rook.
Okay.
It's going to be...
I need to be a bit accurate not to get mated. Yeah, actually white isn't doing too bad now because he takes e5 and with a rook. And black still doesn't have mate.
Indeed. But a lot of pieces...
And finisher is burning time. Okay, he develops.
So remember, white has no heavies. So you're trying to think.
Yes.
E6 is a weakness. I think E6 is a slightly worrying weakness. Yeah, this is actually a slight problem. His light squares are very weak. He has to run up. Yeah, this is a slight problem actually. Bishop...
Yeah, maybe bishop d7. Bishop d7 looks good.
Maybe, and that picks
because
up a knight.
Take, and then take d5 with check. Okay, pawn block.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that, because now you're giving yourself...
He maybe takes the f6 now.
Yeah, that's...
Like rook takes f6 and then bishop d7. Okay, he wants to attack b5, but now a6.
Just put
so you get a7 for the king.
Yes.
Yes. blocks there, but maybe b6.
Oh no,
Try to
definitely put more
create an
stuff on.
escape.
I would just be putting pieces
Oh
on like
no,
crazy.
he attacks. But now he can just take it because black doesn't have 2 pawns. He needs 2 pawns for mate. No? Pawn at d2, knight b1. He just goes back. Nah, never mind. Too risky. Okay, now
Oh, when did he go?
bishop e3.
He could have gone
Maybe,
back
I don't
down.
know.
He could have gone back down. Okay.
But black is attacking. It's hard to cover d2.
Yeah.
Now he covers with tempo, but he gave a lot of material.
He lost the knight. Yes. Quite a crazy game. No,
Still, they playing on 10 seconds, so...
And you could take the rook.
Easy game. Just take f6. Just take f6.
Yeah.
No, what's that?
Yeah. Well, the rook is always hanging, so it just runs. Oh.
Yeah, no, that was just bad.
That's very bad, yes. Get your pieces on.
Either that or trolling.
If someone...
So Switcher is taking all the pawns. He's the new GSVC.
Okay, well, finally he's getting...
Oh, tricky. He lost the queen. And now bishop f3. Block, take, bishop f3 again.
Oof.
Yeah.
That's nasty.
Now this gets hard to play.
Okay, so there must be something here.
I mean, try to queen e5. Doesn't really work.
I was thinking there must be an attack, but...
He covers the king square. And now he loses the bishop too. Oi. This is going south of a mating one. No!
Yeah,
bishop at d5.
He missed bishop at, exactly. Bishop at was mate.
Yeah. Even bishop move.
And there's mate, yeah.
No, wait, not bishop move, but yeah, bishop.
Yeah. Bishop move and bishop at f7 is mate. And 30 seconds on the clock to find it. Okay, he's not finding it.
I mean, now it's different. But he can just take everything, yeah.
Oh yeah, this is all over. The queen comes
Queen
in.
there, queen g8.
Ouch. So it's 1-0 to Kingswitcher. We didn't expect that one. And now the finisher is white.
Yeah, that was a really weird game.
And
They
Kingswitcher...
both played quite bad.
So
I'm curious to see the opening. How should finisher have won that?
So this game we have a Scandinavian, so the queen is out early, being hit with tempo. Yeah, we say 8,000 about last game. It was mate whatever white did there at the end. The finisher says, last game was sad, maybe at f3 was wrong.
Yeah, bishop at d2. Bishop at d2 was probably not the best move. Or was it?
I think part of the problem was getting very low on time. Because he was completely winning when he had all the material, presumably. He just needed to step carefully.
Yeah, but I'm looking at the opening. Because I didn't really like bishop at d2. I didn't really like knight at f5 by Switcher. Okay, but let's look at this game.
Well, we're still in opening theory, I'm sure.
Yeah, f3. I'm not sure if f3 was right or wrong. Looked like one of those moves which either works and mates or doesn't work at all.
Oh, I see the last game, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was interesting. It didn't look wrong. I mean, I was thinking h3, so what was the right move?
Yeah, knight at d3, knight at c2, I thought it was mate, but it was not too easy to see.
So what was the right move
Or
instead
to
of f3?
calculate.
What was the right move instead of f3 last game?
No, I mean, after f3, pawn at e6, there was mate with knight d3, knight c2, which I actually had suggested, but it was not straightforward. It's actually mate in 11. So a lot of easy way to play. I think just taking the pawn was fine.
Yeah. Okay, so looking more closely at this game again. Okay, so you get the queen out with tempo. You get the queen out means you can hit it with tempo, rather. And then you play d4, very important, so you're releasing your bishops. And now there's a pin on c3, which we're defending. And we're hitting that queen.
Now. Yeah, a3.
And also,
agrees.
And
queen e7, push. Yeah, white is doing well here.
Yeah, and so notice also with the queen on a5, the e5 push prevents like the lateral movement of the queen over to the king side. So I think I've seen that Mugwort play that kind of idea with maybe sometimes even trapping that queen on the queen side with this e5 and a couple of knights.
Yeah, now there is e6 threat. And okay.
Queen takes bishop, come on.
I would suggest even queen takes bishop is a move here.
It is, absolutely. Queen takes bishop. Any Crazyhouse player knows.
Maybe
you take that bishop.
Okay. This is always the lazy approach.
Yeah, it's not.
You don't need to go for the killing move.
Yeah, but queen takes bishop. Queen takes bishop and bishop at f6 is very strong, no?
Yeah. That was the idea. Bishop at f6 and then take the rook. Or he probably might play like rook g8 after bishop f6. Then you take the queen, you get bishop takes, and then you play d6.
Absolutely.
D6
absolutely crushing. Yeah. Don't know why he didn't do that. But yeah, that is like all in Crazyhouse. Maybe he's playing a bit too conservative.
Okay, I mean, there is no need to go for that. This is still a good position.
Katask is suggesting pawn at d6. Not sure when.
Which is hard because he doesn't have any pawn.
Yeah, I'm not sure when he was.
Or maybe he was talking about the queen takes h6 line? No, I don't know.
I think he's just joking. Anyway,
Here you would like to have e5 for the knight. But
there's a very nice move here. Don't know if it's knight takes c7. Is that an idea? Queen takes, and then
pawn at d6?
I was thinking knight d6.
Maybe, but looks like you're giving a bit too much.
Yeah, you're giving away both your active pieces, not quite.
Okay, he goes for the easy material. But okay, I'm not sure this is the right approach here. Looks a bit slow. Like pawn at e4 now, maybe. Okay, no, maybe not pawn at e4, but bishop e4, bishop e4. Yeah, what do you do on bishop e4? Maybe knight takes c7.
Bishop e4.
Take, and then we take the bishop.
Oh, he's going for these drops on the third rank again, which served him well last time, but it's also interference. He's now hitting the knight on d5.
Well, okay, I think just... Okay, the two options are knight takes c7 and then take, or just take, queen takes, and then pawn at e4, or maybe take, queen takes, and take h6.
So you're thinking about this line.
All looks good for white.
There's also just bishop takes. No, that doesn't quite work.
Okay, but now pawn at e4.
He goes for
It's
bishop
coming,
takes.
right?
Yeah, I'm confused.
I would have taken with a pawn, but okay, probably doesn't really matter.
So I guess his idea is get 2 pawns. Get 2 pawns to the piece.
Kata's screenshot says black got one nice thing, which is knight b8. It's hard to hunt for that knight. Yeah, if the aim of the game was to have 4 knights, I would agree.
Yeah, so you want the knight for like knight takes c7 and knight at d6 or something, right?
I played a few games on Fix against Cerebro, where the aim of the game was actually to win all the knights, not to checkmate.
Oh, of course, knight.
With Crazyhouse throws. It's quite interesting game. Yeah, I don't really like that bishop takes d3, which he played, but okay. Knight e3.
Yeah, that knight is actually turning into a good circuit. Takes queen, takes c7. So I don't think you can give up the queen and go for some kind of attack.
Yeah, you cannot take f3 or
you can't
d3
f3 or
because of
d3.
c7.
Exactly.
So
it's not just knight takes queen.
d7.
It's what comes after knight takes queen. That knight's on a very good circuit.
Yeah. Queen d7, knight takes bishop, queen takes knight, bishop at g4. And you still cannot take f3 or d3 because then there is d7, which is weak. So you just lose the queen. But okay, knight takes bishop, he's gonna take f3, I guess.
Knight takes bishop. The knight could then go on and take g7, maybe.
Knight takes bishop and then pawn takes.
Pawn takes or knight takes. Yeah.
Okay, pawn takes d3, probably better than f3 because you cannot take back with the queen.
I think knight takes bishop, he'll take back that knight though. Because knight takes bishop, pawn takes bishop. I go knight takes g7. No, we need another knight, don't we, for f6? Kataska's so right, we need that knight.
I mean, knight takes g7, just king d8, I guess.
We need a heavy or something, yeah.
Yeah, you just don't need to take your g7 to take back.
So therefore pawn takes better, okay.
Whoa, e6. Okay, I didn't consider this one. What's the point?
Okay, so it has to be taken because the queen is taken with check. So the question is, do you want to take with the pawn or bishop? If you take with the bishop, you're losing e4, so you probably take with the pawn. So the point of this...
Yes,
but
okay, I guess...
Pawn takes
you take with the queen. You take with the queen, of course, because you're defending e4. You're not allowing knight e5 with tempo.
Oh, yeah, take the queen, sorry, yeah. Yeah, because if you take with the pawn, there's knight
Also,
e5.
after queen takes pawn and knight takes bishop, then you can take with check, with discover check. So that's maybe
But the problem with this is now knight d4.
Knight d4, and you still cannot give the queen because queen d8 mates.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess knight d4.
Hi there, Chuck Moulton. Okay, he doesn't do that. He goes in, he throws in a check, and then it does knight d4. Interesting. Okay, so he's taking away the option for any intermezzo. Just take bishop. Okay, take the bishop now, and d7.
Bishop, yeah. I was wondering if maybe knight c6 was a thing because it was defending. I mean, the rook was getting more active, defending d8, but doesn't really matter.
I'm surprised he didn't just pick up that bishop. Okay. Okay, he takes the bishop now, and now
doesn't really matter.
Yeah, now g7 is a weakness, and there may also be some mate threats.
Yeah, I mean now bishop g3 is a move.
Yeah, and black's out of pieces. Black's a bughouse player without pieces.
Yeah, winning more material.
Yeah.
Take.
At g7.
Okay, he tries desperate.
No, this can't work. There's something wrong.
I think queen takes d7 is mate, but there is no need. Queen takes d7, queen at d5, and then takes c6, and then knight c5 should have mated.
Yeah. But now distract the bishop. Now take d7. Yeah, now take d7.
Now there's c5. Yeah. Now that queen takes d7 is mating for sure.
And here it comes.
Okay, so if king c8 is mating 2, king d8 is mating 1,
queen knight, yep.
King e8
is mating 3 or so. So queen here and king here. Knight drop here. Oh, actually I can't see the mate. If he runs to g8.
Okay, he's gonna go pawn at e7. What?
Yeah, okay, this is correct. Yeah. This is correct, yeah.
This also works. Pawn at f7. Okay, doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh, tricky. He's giving himself luft. Okay, so it's 1-1.
1-1.
Good result for the Kingswitcher, I have to say.
Yeah, definitely. The first game he got lucky.
So going back to that first game, what's the critical line? Let's look at the computer analysis a moment. So black gets a small opening advantage, but just a position that's quite hard to play. Bishop at d2 is correct. Queen f6 maybe it's not the most direct move. Yeah, there are ideas like knight at b4 and knight at g4, hanging that queen out on h4. But okay, this is fine. So queen takes d1, I think you were saying that you thought that was good. Just going in there. Queen takes d1. In fact, something to notice, actually I didn't notice, is then white only has queens in hand. So you can just like back rank check him.
Tell me exactly which move.
So move 16. But I can open this up
Yes.
in a, let's open this up in a study so you can play through. And I'm going to post the study to the Discord. And unfortunately, I can't add you. That's terrible. Yes, I can add you. Good. Because I thought I wasn't in control of the study because it's my other account. But I am. So I'm just
Queen
gonna...
takes d1, rook b1. Is it mate? Is it just totally crashing? Yes, maybe not mate, not direct mate, but this.
Okay, so if you sync up your account and show us.
Okay, just I cannot hear you very well.
Oh,
Not sure
okay.
what happened.
So you can see I'm playing through moves. Yeah. So feel free to sync up. Yeah. Yes, I was just saying earlier that queen takes d1, king takes. Interestingly, white only has queens in hand, so he can check on the back rank.
Yes, that was the reason why you want to go rook b1 after that.
Yeah.
But bishop c1, I was not sure. If you go knight b2, knight c3.
Yeah, so it's
yes,
not
probably knight c3. Then you can pick up e4. Knight c3. King there. Does it take e4? Yeah. Okay.
Fair enough.
King e3.
Then you get to
develop the knight.
You get to develop. Yeah. So Stockfish doesn't see mate, but it's just very scared.
Okay, there is no mate, but now you pick up this one.
Yeah, pick up the knight as well. Yeah. Now instead of that, I was thinking moves like rook b1 first. But then bishop e2.
Yeah, I thought this was kind of fine for white.
So it's not as strong. Okay, so he went for this.
You just give him one extra input.
You get one extra piece when you do all the exchanging. Indeed.
Yeah, and if you do exchange, you give him the rook, which is actually needed after.
Yes. So f3, the interesting move.
So pawn f3 was actually a good move, but you have to see the follow-up.
Okay, so do you want to show us? Because you're in.
He goes for the sharp line.
Yes.
You have to play. Okay, actually he does play rook e2 first. Okay. I was looking at this, but I didn't know if it was working. And it actually is not. Like, because you run out of pieces, okay. I thought maybe, yeah, okay. The problem is if you take e2 now, then the rook will cover the back rank.
Okay, so going back.
So you take first.
It is mate in 11 apparently.
And then you go queen c1, then you go here, and then you take this with check.
Yeah, let's show it. Ah, nice.
And then knight at d4.
Yeah, so the knight covers the light squares.
Okay, and here just you have control of all these squares. And so you can just play back rank mate.
Yeah, this is brilliant. Yeah, this is wonderful. Okay, so...
Yes, the problem is that black doesn't control the c2 square anymore after rook takes e2. Yeah, okay. It was a matter of finding the good move order.
Yeah, I'm just... This is quite amazing. So the idea of rook takes and queen c1 is great, but why not rook takes immediately and then queen c1? because that doesn't work.
Because now the bishop is covering. Now the bishop is covering here. So you don't have knight d3, knight c2.
Yes, exactly.
Bishop covers.
You can't do any clearance. Okay. So just doing it again. Okay. So
Okay, I mean what he did was okay.
just
Yeah, f3,
f3. So knight c3. He takes. You get the knight. Sorry, not knight f2 first. Then rook takes.
Yeah, not knight c2.
So you've cleared out c2. Okay, so it's a clearance idea. He blocks. I see. So you've cleared out c2, and okay, I see. Okay, and then you got the background color. Okay, wow. That is, yeah, that's, as you said, the move order is amazing. Yeah, so let's move on, like you said. So what he did was just taking, which is also fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you've seen my game against Margwort. Probably not. I posted some puzzles in the house. Maybe I can show you
I
after
saw
this.
them. I saw them.
It was pretty cool, mate, with the rook at g8 idea.
Yeah, so you have the power to add it to the study if you want to at some point. Yeah, I saw them, but I didn't sort of look in detail. I saw some really long weight also Mixu posted, chasing the king all the way up the board.
Oh yeah, the other one. Okay, here white is actually fine. Rook e6, he picks up the bishop.
Yeah, that's a
Now
mistake.
he's winning after this.
Yeah, he puts on the bishop, but I think so. This is.
Wait, what is this? My stockfish for a second wanted to go pawn at d2. Okay, no, never mind. Oh, here king f8 was good. Was it?
Yeah, I guess the idea
Maybe.
is that the knight defends, pawn checks.
Okay, but white is still better, of course.
You said white
Even
is.
if black has all these pieces in hand.
Someone wrote white is totally winning.
White moves are so much easier to find. But then there was this time scramble and okay, losing the bishop here was bad.
Oh, rook takes f6. The computer.
D4, I mean, d4 was actually a brilliant move because there is mate here. Okay, there is mate. I was curious because I didn't see the mate here. Oh, he has 2 queens. Okay, never mind. I'm
Yeah.
stupid. I thought he only had 1 queen. Okay.
So rook takes
Okay,
f6.
then d4 was actually quite good.
Rook takes f6 was actually best move from white as well, which is impressive.
But he should have gone knight e5. Maybe. But this is probably just a desperate try by Stockfish. It's not really any good. Or is it?
Should we follow it? Bishop c4, king takes knight.
Let's see.
And
Let's
check.
see what's his idea.
You better not go to f5 because if you go to f5, you get mated by
And there is mate.
a bishop, and then you take this.
There is the knight hanging, but bishop g4 and then h4 mates.
Yes, exactly. So you better go there.
Here, take the pawn.
You better go here.
Queen c5. Knight here. King b4. And
b3.
suddenly white doesn't have many.
Don't
oh, no. This is a mistake. Mate in two.
c1.
With the rook.
And then, oh yeah, you block off.
Rook coming.
Yeah, you block the escape. So you better go back.
So it's still a tricky position, but
yeah.
Bishop. Now he can take here maybe and get safe. King b6. Bishop Exactly. And yeah, white is still living, but just some move like this, he cannot castle. Probably if he could castle, it would be still playable maybe. Here it's just impossible to defend d1. So I think he can just play something like this.
Yeah.
He has to play king e2 to defend, which is quite funny. And just put in pressure. Black king is in the open, but he's safe.
Yeah, so it's got to think just get your pieces on and black will win at the end. But it all went slightly wrong.
Yeah, okay. This line was just a desperate try anyway.
So
Yeah,
takes,
but let's see
takes.
here what happened. Oh yeah, this was yeah. Pawn at d2 was terrible. Just
take the rook, yeah. And white has literally got.
he could even go like he
Yeah.
could even go for touchdown somehow.
Yeah, white
Here.
white has no pieces left on the board.
You can go.
Yeah, I mean white.
King b1 and touchdown.
White literally has only 4 pieces left on the board, and they're not even major.
Yeah.
They're not even majors apart from the one rook, which is stuck.
And he won this position
on h1. That's incredible, right? That was the mistake of the game. Because now he's got
and here losing the queen. Yeah, losing the queen was
tricky.
Was too much.
Yes. Just needed to.
And this is easy to see because light squares are so weak.
Yeah, he just needed to secure his position.
He should just play on the dark squares.
I mean, in order to win, you want to get in on here. So we've only got 2 pawns. What if you just did something silly like this? That's also bad because rook takes c7.
I mean, you just
and he controls.
You want to put something heavy on the board to control as many squares as you can. Like queen here defends the pawn, attacks f2.
Yeah. And then there's a mate threat.
Controls all this.
Yes. Yeah. So queen f4, queen c5 rather. Yeah. It stops.
And also, there is no bishop there because just pawn here.
Yeah.
I mean, he can take and then bishop again, but pawn at d2 will mate.
He also wants to do this, which is interesting.
Yeah, I even pawn there because if he takes the queen, then it's mate.
Yeah. Indeed. Okay, so that was very bad to lose the queen. Once you lost the queen, it's actually really difficult to come back.
Yeah, the thing is that
here,
it's
white
not so easy to find moves for black in this position because you're in the, even if many moves are crushing, white is totally safe. His moves are very easy to find because he has only moves practically.
But so even rook to c8 is just good because it's a chess game and you have more pieces.
Psychologically, it's so much easier to lose this position for black than it should actually be, especially with 10 seconds.
Yeah. But it's a chess game though, and the necessity was to chess your opponent a bit and get your pieces on the board. Oh, this would have been a funny draw.
Is he study for all the league top games?
Not top games,
just games.
Interesting games. But it's not been properly. It will be all the interesting games or all the interesting positions and puzzles.
Okay.
But it hasn't been properly analysed. So just earlier today we had Daru Baru against High on Hypertenuse, in this position, where white had checkmate with no blockers, but the game did not continue like that. The game continued with white playing some move, black playing some move, white playing some other move, a few checks threw in, and then on the third opportunity, Adari found, hey, check, hey, it's mate. Black still didn't have any blockers. So,
I mean, white could even play something like bishop here.
Yeah.
I guess he can still block.
But what was interesting actually is how this all came about. No, or was this the other game? So this game, was this the same game? I think so. Yeah, I think this is the same game. In this game, king takes rook was safe. A high hypotenuse had just dumped a rook on h1, thinking this was a strong move. But he's actually just losing a free piece. But what actually happened in the game is he got his reward because white played bishop takes, but then he didn't play the correct follow-up, which would have been pawn takes pawn.
No, this is weak.
That pawn is weak, and the problem is you can't just take this. You can't just take this pawn like so because of this.
Well,
check.
Okay, rook takes h3 is made, but just even taking the queen is winning.
Yeah, indeed.